Hi. So in this question we know that the circle has the center 0, 1 and then we have a chord which originated from origin, and if we see origin also lies on the circle, because if we keep 0, 0 in the equation of the circle, it satisfies the equation of the circle. And so from this 0, 0 there is a chord which has been drawn on the circle, and the question is asking about the locus of the midpoint of the chord. Since we have to find the locus of the midpoint of the chord, so we will assume the midpoint of the chord to be some h comma k, because whatever points locus we have to find, we assume it to be h comma k. So here we assumed it to be h comma k, and now we will check what all other information are given in the question, so that we can find an equation in the form of h comma k, and that will be the locus. So here we have the radius of the circle as 1, this is 0, 0, and this is the center 0, 1, and this is the midpoint h, k. So in this right angled triangle we will use the Pythagoras theorem. So this line is, the distance of this particular line is h square plus k square under root. So this whole square plus the iska whole square is equal to the hypotenuse square, which is 1. So this is nothing, simply p square plus b square is equal to h square, which is perpendicular ka whole square plus plus base ka whole square is equal to hypotenuse ka whole square. So now we can simplify it like this, and from here we will get an equation of h and k. We have to replace h by x and k by y, and so this becomes the locus of the required midpoint of the chord. So now we know that this is the locus of the midpoint, and the question was saying that the locus of this midpoint intersects some line x plus y is equal to 1 at 2 points p and q. So this is somewhat like the equation of circles. That means that the locus was a circle. Locus of the midpoint of the chord was a circle, and of course since it's a circle, it will intersect a line x plus y is equal to 1 at 2 points. So from here we will get the 2 points, which will be p and q. So once we find p and q points separately, we can easily calculate the distance pq that we want from that is what is being asked in the question. So now we have x plus y is equal to 1, and from here we can say that y is equal to 1 minus x. So simply we have to put 1 minus x in place of y in this equation, because we want to solve this circle and this line. So we will solve both of these equations like this, and we will get x is equal to 0 or 2x is equal to 1. So we get two values of 0. Correspondingly we will find two values of y, and from there we will get our points, and then we will simply use the distance formula and get the value of pq.